Hello everyone, this is Thor Young with Bear Bull Traders, and I'd like to do a recap on my Roku trade for you today. I'm still holding a small position in Roku. I've already finished and hit over my daily P&L for the day, so I thought I'd walk you through Roku. It's about 9:48, so we were able to get this one done pretty fast today, which is always great. Roku was identified in our chat room really early on the day. I'd like to thank Carlos and Peter today. Carlos had this one dead pegged from the beginning. He had it called out this was the stock he was watching today, and he was right. So Roku had a big gap down, and we knew it was going to go on a short selling restriction. So the idea in the room for a lot of us was we're going to do a Rising Devil play on this. Thank you, Brian, for that play. I've been using it almost daily ever since. And basically what we're looking for is a stock that's gapped down, that is still in a downward trend, and ideally it will open below VWAP, and it will hold VWAP. Rise a little bit to VWAP. That's why we call it the Rising Devil, because it rises towards VWAP, gives you hope. Ideally, you take your entry in around VWAP, and then you're good to go. So Roku did that for us today quite nicely. It opened below VWAP. It went down really quickly and then shot right back up towards VWAP. So I took my first entry at 118.83, and then it came up and held VWAP just like I liked. So I added into it at 119, and then it popped down, and I was able to get a partial here. This add-in was a much larger share size than this one. Looks like I'm going to get stopped out here. Maybe if it can get through VWAP. Looks like here stops out, got a partial, got a partial, got a partial, all the way down to 116.40. It's just beautiful. And then it pulled back up, and I stopped out at break even from my original entry. That was perfectly fine. So it did come down. It started to hold VWAP. So I decided I would take another entry on it and just give it the break of 119 for the stop. And it actually quickly went down to the average. I got my first partial, and it came up, stopped me out. So made about $300 on this one trade alone here. Made about another 30 on this one. It was still holding under this average and just looking beautiful. Oh, got stopped out. So it's still looking beautiful on this. So I went ahead and took another short, this time just a little bit higher up. And then I took a partial when it broke through VWAP, and then subsequently got stopped out again as it got to my break even. And the reason why I was doing this, and I know I talked to you guys, and a lot of you guys don't believe me on this, but man, I just love the level 2. And I think it really gives you a lot of valuable information. And I know it can be hard. It looks like a simple tool, but it's not. It's really its own language, if you will, as far as the market goes. But when you can get to the point to where you can recognize some of the price movements, it can really help you get in and out of trades quickly without having to obsess about the pattern. Rather, I'm trading momentum right now. I'm trading volume right now. I'm not trading a pattern. ORBs, especially in the 1 minute, and Rising Devils and Falling Angels, those are momentum and volume plays that take advantage of the swift volatility at the open. But it's not a pattern that you need to be basing this off of, right? This is the only thing you really can base this off of. You just use the levels to kind of gauge your risk, right? So it pulled back up here. We had a large set of bids that just kept coming in line down here all the way to down through 116.50. So I really felt good about this. Plus with the news, it looks like I might get stopped out, and it's actually going to come back down, but I can't trade anymore. I'm already double my daily goal. So it pulled back up here. It held VWAP one more time. I decided, you know what, I got this. I really think it's going to go after these bids, and it really pushed down. I also really enjoyed how it was doing this right here. You see how this was kind of descending. So it's every time I was getting stopped out, I was getting stopped at a lower level. So we still had some descending going on there, and it was holding this pre-market pattern. So, I thought we were good. I took one more short on it. Again, the stop would have been the loss of 119. Or really, you could have just said the loss of one of these wicks here. But as soon as there was no concern about that. As soon as I went short, it immediately dumped down, broke the average, and I got some great partials. Once again, all the way down to 1615, which was this larger bid that I was basically chasing the price down to. Hit them again, popped up, went all the way up here. Looks like it's holding 119 and coming back down. But again, you never know. This could have been a full reversal. You know, we had a low here. We couldn't make it quite as low here. This could be a full-on reversal. So I'm already up well on my daily goal for the day. So there's just absolutely no reason to hold in this position anymore. Roku, if anything, starting to look like a little bit of a chop. We have these lows are getting higher while the highs are staying lower. So it's going to wedge in and then pick a direction a little bit later. But I don't have to worry about that because I already got my P&L for the day. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you guys are all green. Thanks.